All right, guys. Sunday is getting closer and closer. Man, it's like I was looking when I first started looking at the games. It was like I don't even know. It was a little bit over a month before the games started. But now here we are, about to approach Sunday, week one in NFL. The last few seasons, guys, I haven't been able to focus on NFL like I wanted to. Ever since I left Vegas, I hadn't been able to make my picks in NFL because there was so many distractions going on. This year, I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready. There's nothing really distracting me from making solid picks with the NFL and stuff like that. Um, I'm gonna be trying to do some more picks. I might do some college football. I don't know. Because the NFL is only one day a week. But let's just talk about this real quick, guys. We got San Francisco versus Seahawks. Here's another game where I don't have to really think too hard about my pick. I looked around. I see what the people had to say, and the Seahawks is kind of like one of those teams. You're not just gonna walk into Seattle and just win. And have it easy. It's never an easy game when you're in Seattle. Okay, Seattle got a squad this year, and with the addition of Sam Darnold, who went 14-2 for the Vikings, I know a lot of people probably, why would the Vikings trade away a quarterback that went 14-2 for the team? Well, the Vikings they one of those kind of teams that, they have such a good coaching staff that it really doesn't matter too much who's the quarterback. Brian Flores. Brian Flores is the main, generator, operator, and destroyer for the Vikings. So they could, well, they already had McCarthy. They already knew he was going to be the franchise quarterback, so it was easy for them to trade away Darnold. But Flores proved he can take any quarterback out there and turn them elite. That's why I'm picking the Vikings to beat the Bears because of the coaching. It's kind of interesting because, as y'all hear me talk, y'all see that sometimes I can pick a game because of the coaching. Sometimes I can pick a game because of the quarterback. Sometimes, most of the times, I'll pick games that have to do with the defense. Okay, but just getting back to Seattle and San Francisco. San Francisco is not the same team that they was 2 or 3 years ago. They kind of they kind of trending down, and some things some things you just gotta ask, does it make sense? Kind of like the Mandela effect. You gotta ask, does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me that Darnold will win 14 games and come over there to Seattle and lose the first day. That doesn't really. I don't really vibe with that notion. I see Sam Darnold actually going to the Seahawks and winning that first game. Seahawks are a very dangerous team. Their defense is always good to me, and at home Seattle's one of those teams that home field advantage always matters when you're talking about the Seahawks. And the fact that Vegas is giving them having them be a dog, nah, that's a big distraction to me. People know very well that Seattle is you're not going to walk into Seattle and just win a game. If Seattle did lose that game, it'll probably be about 3 or 4 points. It's going to be a close game regardless. And I think taking Seattle is the wisest pick here. Uh, I don't know too much about the names. Some games I give you guys, I don't know too much detail about all the names of the players, on Seattle's defense or their offense. But I know Seattle's a good team. I have looked at them enough. I know what they do when they're at home. They're not a pushover type of team at all. And Seattle is, they're trending up, and San Francisco is trending down. Since Vegas want to put some doubt in Seattle by giving them a dog, I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. Every time that I had bet on the Seahawks in the past when there was a dog, I cashed in. And this situation is not going to be any different. So, yeah, you can definitely give me Seattle Seahawks plus 2.5 at home versus San Francisco.